you know, it's not offending. It's basically
No,
I'm asking very respectfully
sorry.
that what's the reason? Because I was here last week. She said that she thinks that it's very deep, and she will get the manager's approval to do whatever she has to do, basically. And she said, well, we may have to do the root canal when you come back, like next week, which is today. And we've been sitting here for the last 2 hours. If she didn't want to do that, she could have told us it, or you could have told us. You know what, we cannot do it because we think it's too deep. And she knew that this is too deep from last week.
I mean, we can do it as long as you're okay with it. And if you look and you see,
If you're uncomfortable with our instruments.
I just want you to be okay. Because it's all sterilized, but I mean, I get it. It looks.
It had some cement on it.
You saw that.
Yeah.
You saw that.
Yeah. So I mean.
So if my only thing was, if somebody doesn't check, you guys will just use it. The same thing, which I, fortunately, I checked that, and you know what? I found that it was just like dirty. It was not clean, right?
It was clean and sterilized. They just didn't.
Even the
brush
second
cement
ones you
off.
brought or you replaced with, they were not even clean, and you had to replace that those
Yeah,
two.
we just looked at it.
So now I see that as because I don't have a trust on that stuff. That's the reason you're trying to avoid that. Let's not treat that patient.
No, I'm just saying
No,
because if you have an issue with the instruments, I don't want you to be like.
It's
I
not.
don't want you to feel like you
You tell me.
don't want to be treated.
You tell me as a doctor, were those instruments okay to treat?
Well, they were run through the sterilization, like she said. It just wasn't scrubbed off, but it was still run through a high temp sterilization autoclave. You know what I mean? So
They weren't there. They have cement on them that was not scrubbed off. Yes.
cement.
Are they safe?
Well, they're safe to use, but the girls do need to scrub them before they put it in the sterilization.
So I mean, in the
And
end,
we
it's
get
up
our
to you.
and we get our sterilized, checked once a week for spores, and we have all our spore tests for any time we have insurance companies come and do audits.
Yeah, my only irritation was basically because I've been sitting here for the last 2 hours, and we had the entire conversation last week, and you explained me
Yeah,
that
I mean, I'm comfortable doing
that
it.
you know that it's very
Yeah.
deep, and you know
I'm comfortable
you
doing
may
it. I
have to
just
go
wanna
through
make
the
sure
root
you're
canal and all that
comfortable.
stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. But you could have come here and explained me that instead of just saying that. You know what? We're just referring it to like whatever.
Yeah.
That was
because-
not the appropriate way to communicate that.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
Okay, you know what?
You tell us.